Hello, my name is Karel and I'm one of the designers of the Youtoma solo variant for Rolling Realms. This is the second video in a series of two. In the first video, I explained what the Youtoma solo variant is and how the different realms work. If you haven't seen that video yet, please click the link in the description. In this playthrough, I will be playing a normal game of Youtoma Solitaire, consisting of two rounds. So first I will play a round of these three realms for Youtoma. Then I will play a round for myself using the normal Rolling Realm rules. And then I will play a second round for Youtoma using three different realms. And then the second round for myself using the normal rules. And then we will compare the scores. So, first of all, a round of Youtoma, and these are the three realms I will be playing. So, Between Two Castles, Charterstone, and Euphoria. Okay, Youtoma has 11 rolls. I will be playing the normal difficulty, so 11 rolls for Youtoma, and there we go. The first roll is a 3 and a 6. Now I have these three realms, and I have multiple options. I will be assigning the 6 to Euphoria. The 3 in Euphoria would have been a star for Euphoria, for Youtoma, but a 6 is in the range 5 to 9, so that means that Youtoma will be getting a pumpkin, a heart, and a coin. That's quite a bit of resources, but it's better than a star for me, that is. So that's the 6, and then I still have the 3 left. If I would assign it to Between Two Castles, I would be forced to immediately gain a star here. So it would have to be in this square here. I will assign it to Charterstone, meaning I mark the building and I gain a coin. Youtoma gains a coin. And then, that's the difference with the normal game, I mark the other die, so the 6 in this case, but I also mark the 3 on the crate. So when a 3 or a 6 is assigned to Charterstone now, it will trigger the crate and give a star. So next roll is a 1 and a 3. So if I would assign that 3 to Charterstone now, then the crate would be triggered. I will assign the 1 to Between Two Castles. A 1 can't be assigned to any of these two squares. I will assign it here. And Youtoma gains a heart. And then I will assign that 3. I will assign it to Euphoria. I can't add it to this 6. So 6 and 3 would total to 9, which would be, again, no star but resources. But as I can gain a star with a 3, I must mark this one. So Youtoma gains a star from this 3. A 1 and a 6. So I'm going to mark the 1 again in Between Two Castles. I can't complete a row with it, so let's go for this one. The bonus is a pumpkin. And then the 6, I will assign it to Charterstone, meaning I mark this crate and I gain a star, or Youtoma gains a star. A 1 and a 1. 1s are good for me in Between Two Castles. They are bad for Youtoma. So, well, the only place I can assign the 1 is here. So this pumpkin is gained, and then I will assign a 1 here to Euphoria. I would have to mark this one, giving another star, so I will mark Charterstone, meaning I mark a 1 and a 1 on the crate. So that's actually good. If you have a pair of dice, it's actually good to mark it on the Charterstone Youtoma. Strategically, that is. a 1 and a 2. I will assign that 2 to Euphoria. So with a 2, I can't get a star. So I will assign that here. A pumpkin, a heart, and a coin. And then I have the 1 left. And, well, I'm forced to assign it to Charterstone now, as I can't assign the 1 anywhere to between 2 castles. It's forbidden in these squares, and yeah, it can't be in these squares because they are not supported by a level below, or because the number below wouldn't be higher. So I can't assign the 1 to between 2 castles, so I'm forced to pick this grade. A 2 and a 5. This would be 8, but if I would assign a 5 to Euphoria, I would be forced to choose this one because it can go over 10. And from then on, every number in Euphoria would potentially give a star. So let's go for the 2 here. The 2 is allowed in this one, so that's a row. No resource, but a row is completed, so a star. And then the 5, I will assign it to Charterstone, so 2 hearts. A 1 and a 6. Lots of 1s. I can't assign the 1 to Charterstone because the 1 building is gone and there is no 1 on the crates. I can assign it on between 2 castles and it would give a star. But I can assign the 6 as well. But I will assign the 1 to Euphoria. Pumpkin, a heart, and a coin. And then I have the 6 left, and I will assign that to Charterstone. So 6 and 1 marked on the crate, and 2 coins. A 1 once again, and a 4. I will mark the 1 in Euphoria. And the 4, I will mark it in between 2 castles. That completes a row, so that's a star for Youtoma. A 2 and a 5. I will mark that 2 here. It's coin. And I will mark that 5 here. And that's another star. 2 rolls left. A 2 and a 5 again. This time I'm going to assign the 2, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to assign the 2 to Euphoria. Lots of resources from Euphoria. And the 5, I can't assign it to Charterstone, so I'm forced to assign it here, but I can't assign it here. Because, there's no legal placement for a 5 here. So that means that Youtoma gains a resource of my choice, and I give them a coin. Last roll. A 3 and a 6. Well, both of them can't be assigned to between 2 castles. A 3 can't be assigned here. Only the 6 can, so what I will do is I will assign that 6 to Euphoria, bringing the total over 10, and so gaining a star. And then I'm stuck with the 3 that can't be assigned here, that can't be assigned here, meaning a resource of my choice. And that's it for this round of Youtoma. So meaning the scores are 2, 5, 7 stars. That's pretty low, so that's good for me, 7 stars. And then 6, 8, 14, 15, 16, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 resources. So that's 9.7 total. If I would have played on hard difficulty, there would be 3 stars extra, so it would have been 12.7. But as it is right now, I have 7 stars from the realms and 2.7 stars from the resources. That's 9.7. I will now play a round of normal rolling realms for myself. If you want to skip that, you can use the timestamps in the description to go to the next round of Youtoma and then proceed to the final scoring. So here I go. And it's spinning a 3, so a pair of 3s, meaning I can mark both 3s. That's a special rule for Euphoria. I can mark both 3s without using them, actually both. So that's 2 coins. And then the other 3, I will mark that on Charterstone, giving me a heart. Okay. A 2 and a 6. I will mark the 6 on Charterstone. I will mark the 2 on Between Two Castles and gain a pumpkin. And I will create a 1 and assign it to Euphoria. So that's my first star over there. A 4 and a 6. I will assign that 6 to Between Two Castles, so that's my first star. I will assign that 4 to Charterstone, gaining a heart, and I will create another 1 to score my second star on Euphoria. Another pair of 3s. Let me now assign this 3 here to Between Two Castles. Then I can't assign it here, so let's assign this one. And then I won't create an extra die this turn. So another pair, a 1 and a 1. It's a pity I already marked the 2 1s here. So let's go for a 1 here in Between Two Castles, giving me 2 hearts. Let's go for the 1 here as well, giving me another pumpkin. And that's it. 4 rolls left, and a 1 and a 2. So the 2 is here, giving me another row. But actually I want it on Charterstone as well. I will recreate that using 3 hearts. So 2, and I mark the 1 in Charterstone. And then I still have the 1 left because I assigned the 2 times. But I can't do anything with that in Euphoria. So that would be a resource of my choice then, and I'm going for a pumpkin. A 3 and a 5, 3 rolls left, 2 after this one, 3 and a 5. Let's change that 3 to a 2 and assign it to Euphoria. And then the 5, I will assign it to Charterstone. And I will create a 1 to gain 2 pumpkins and a star, of course, in between 2 castles. 2 rolls left, a 3 and a 6. I will again change that 3 to a 2. And then I will mark the 6 here, and I will create a 1 and assign it to Charterstone. Final roll. Oh, let's do that again. 3 and 5. Let's do that 5 here. Let's do the 3 here. And then I don't have anything left to create or copy numbers, so this will be my final score. So that's 5, 9, 13, and then 1, 2, 3 unused resources. So that's 13.3. So that's already better than the 9.7 Youtoma scored in this round, but we have, of course, a second round to go over. So let's do that now. So here we are again for the second round, and this time we are going to play Pendulum, Tapestry, and Wingspan. So let me mark those here. And we're playing a Youtoma round consisting of 11 rolls, 4 and 5. So let's see. If I would assign the 4 to Pendulum, it would be an immediate star. But I also don't like high numbers in Wingspan. So let's see. Okay, we're going to assign the 5 to Pendulum. So that's a heart there. And then the 4, I will assign it to Tapestry, and I will have to fill a square. So in Tapestry, in Youtoma Tapestry, Youtoma gains a star when filling a square, not a row or a column. So that's an important difference. And with a 4, I am guaranteed to fill a square. So I will do that, but I will try to do it as blocking as possible. So let me try this. So this square is filled, meaning Tapestry gets a star and Youtoma gets a coin. So that's my 4 and my 5 there. So a 3 and a 5. Let me assign the 3 to Wingspan. And any new shape in Tapestry should be adjacent to one of the existing shapes. And of course, with a 5, you can fill squares, but I'm not 100% sure if it can be done with the current placement. So maybe it's a good idea to assign the 5 to Tapestry. It can be quite blocking if I play it well. Okay. Let me just see. Okay, let's try this one. So no squares are filled, so no resources or stars are gained. And I have assigned the 3 over here, so let's go for the next roll, and that's a 4 and a 6. High numbers this time. A 6 is also difficult to assign to tapestry, but I would be able to fill a square here. But then future numbers might be more difficult. Let me see what the other options are. The 6 in pendulum would immediately gain 2 stars because there is only one 6 here, and it would also fill the hourglass. So yeah, as stars are inevitable in tapestry, let me just go with this option. So that's 1 coin and 1 star. And then the 4, I will assign it to pendulum, giving them a star. A 1 and a 6. I can't assign the 1 to tapestry unless I can't assign it to the other realms. I can't assign the 6 anymore to tapestry as well, so I will have to assign the 6 to either wingspan or to pendulum. In pendulum, both the 6 as the 1 will give a star, but the 1 will give only 1. And it will make future placement of a 1 in tapestry more likely, so let's go for the 1 over there. So that's a star, and then the 6. Let me do it on a separate bird, so this one gaining a heart over here. 5 and a 6. High numbers, high numbers. Well, both of them can't be assigned to tapestry anymore, so I will have to assign a high number to wingspan. So let's go for high then. So this will be the high bird. Its wingspan will be over 13, but that's not linked to the fact that the wingspans here are in this order. So the birds are independent from the wingspans, but I'm going for a high wingspan here. So I mark the 6, and Youtoma gains a pumpkin, and I have the 5 left, and I will mark that here, and that's a pumpkin and a heart. A 2 and a 4. With a 2, I can fill squares on tapestry. If I assign the 2 to wingspan, I will have to do it here because it would complete a bird and gain a star. So let's go with a high number there. So this is a completed bird. For completing the bird, I get a star. But also I have a look now at the highest unmarked wingspan. So this one is 16, meaning that's higher than the 13. So the 13 is marked, and that's another star. I still have the 2 left, and I will assign it to pendulum. A 2 and a 4. Once more. Let me assign that 2 to wingspan here. And the 4 to pendulum. That's a heart and a coin. A 3 and a 5. Yeah, let's do the 3 on wingspan. So if I do the 3 over here, I have a star for completing that bird. So that's the bonus, actually. I also gained these. But the sum is 8, which is, Yeah, above the 7 that was unmarked, so that's a second star anyway. I was looking at the 10, but yeah, the 7 is marked anyway. So that was the 3, and then we have the 5 left. I can't fit the 5 into tapestry, meaning I would have to assign it to pendulum, but there is no 5 left over there, so I will assign a random resource. Well, not random, I choose a pumpkin for Youtoma. A 1 and a 5. So remember, a 1 can only be assigned to tapestry if it can't be assigned anywhere else. I can't assign a 1 to pendulum anymore. So if I would assign the 5 to wingspan, I would be able to assign the 1 to tapestry. However, I don't know if I really want that because a 1 can fill a square here. So maybe I will just assign the 1 to wingspan. So that's a pumpkin. And then I have the 5 left, and the 5 is lost because I can't assign it to pendulum anymore, and I can't fit it into tapestry, so the 5 is lost, and that's another resource of my choice, and I'm going for a coin this time. And we have a pair of 4s, one roll left after this one. So a 4, I can fit that into tapestry, and I will have to do it because a 4 can't be assigned to pendulum anymore. So meaning this is a 4 for wingspan, and there is a star on the second square here in the first bird. So that's another star for wingspan for Youtoma. And then the other 4, I will have to assign it to tapestry, drawing this shape, gaining a heart and a star. Last roll, a 4 and a 5. Well, I can't assign neither two of them to tapestry. So the 4 I can't assign here, and the 5 I can't. And the same goes for pendulum. So pendulum is done, tapestry is done, and so I must choose one of those two. So the 4 goes into wingspan, giving a heart and a, oops, this coin, not this one. The total of this bird is 9. That's not high enough to mark this last wingspan. So this one stays unmarked, and so wingspan totals on 5 stars. Then Youtoma gains another resource of my choice because the 5 can't be assigned to any of the other 2 realms. I had started marking a coin here, so let's finish that. And that's the final score then for Youtoma in this round. So 2 in pendulum, 3 in tapestry, and 5 in wingspan is 10 stars, and then 5, 12, 19 resources. So that's plus 1.9 is 11.9, and the game total would then be 21.6. So that's the score. I already have 13.3, so that means that if I score 8.3 in my second round of rolling realms with these realms, I will be victorious. So let's find out. Here we go. A 4 and a 5. Let's assign that 5 to wingspan. The 4 to tapestry, giving me a heart. Then I will create a 1 to circle this in pendulum. Pendulum is of course totally different than the Youtoma realm. A 2 and a 4. The 4 once more for tapestry, giving me another coin. The 2 for wingspan. And I will create another coin to circle this star. A 1 and a 5. A 1 here and a coin. Let's try a 5 over here, giving me nothing for the moment. And then another coin to circle this one. A 1 and a 6. So this time I'm using the 6 for pendulum, so that's 2 stars, a pumpkin, and a coin. I have the 1 left. I will assign that to wingspan, giving me a heart here. And I will leave it as it is right now. So a 2 and a 6. I can still fit a 6 into tapestry. I'm not sure if that is the best idea, but I will do it anyway. So that's a heart and a pumpkin. But no star yet. The 2. Let me take a gamble here. Let's use that for pendulum once more. And I haven't done anything in wingspan yet, but I won't do it. So a 2 and a 4. Let me mark this 4 here. Let me recreate that 4 to mark it here. So that's a wingspan of 7. And then I have the 2 left. And let's do that over here in tapestry. 5 and a 6. So the 5 goes to pendulum, obviously, giving me 2 stars, a heart, a coin, a pumpkin, and another coin. And I have a 6 left, and that goes to wingspan, giving me a perfect wingspan of 12. And let's create a 1 to fill this little square, so that gives me a pumpkin, and that completes this column. 2 rolls left, a 2 and a 2. Let's upgrade that 2 to a 3. Gain a coin, a heart, and a star in tapestry. Another 2 we will assign here. I believe I won't be able to make the 16 anymore, and I would have to assign 3 more to wingspan, but I won't do that as I have only 1 roll left, and I want to try and get these 2 in my last roll. So let's leave the resources as they are right now. So 3 and 4 as my last roll. Let's assign the 4 to tapestry. So that's another coin, another 2 stars. The 3 I will obviously assign to pendulum. And then I have only 3 pumpkins left. I will have to choose between these two. I can assign a second number to tapestry and gain 2 more stars, or I can assign a second one to pendulum, but I think I won't be able to do both. So let's go for pendulum. That's a bit more resources. So I create a 1 and I mark 3 pumpkins, so I can mark a number in pendulum again, meaning these stars are gained, and a heart, 2 coins, and a pumpkin, and I can't do anything to have this one, but that's not so bad. I have 6 here, 4 here, and 4 here, so that's 14, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that's a round total of 14.9, meaning my total score is 28.2, and that's quite a bit better than the 21.6 Youtoma scored, meaning I'm victorious this time, but I'm sure Youtoma will get their revenge the next time. And that's it for this playthrough video on the Youtoma solo variant for Rolling Realms. Youtoma is a free print and play. All files can be downloaded from automafactory.com/aa-youtoma. The link can be found in the description of this video, and you will also find a link to the how to play video over there. Until next time, bye.